What does healing look like? Where, how, when, who helps us heal our hearts, our hurts, our traumas? Welcome back to Word, weekly passwords to the riddles of our lives. I'm Amichai, today in Jerusalem, right outside my mother's house, and right in front of this building behind me, which is a bomb shelter. But this bomb shelter, recently used, 20 years ago, was also used for a theater workshop, one of the very first ones I worked in, and one of the first places where I put on a wig and tried drag, my way of healing some of my queer trauma and even deeper traumas that have to do with the intergenerational stories of my people. I don't know what's happening in this bomb shelter right now, but I arrived in Israel earlier this week. As Israel struggles with the Palestinian-Israeli conflict, with the recent circle of violence, and with COVID, where masks are now off, and as of this coming week, pretty much all restrictions are over. Healing is in the air. What does healing look like? What helps us heal? Theater and the arts, humor and laughter, and prayer. Ways in which, whether we believe in God or not, we lean into the fact that we are interconnected, that there are forces, soft and powerful, that help us make sense of trauma, of illness, of conflict, and help us remember that we are connected to each other and to the mystery of life in ways that transcend science or logic and help us heal. In this week's Torah story, in the third portion of Bamidbar, the book of wilderness, there are lots of mini stories. One of them is very famous. Miriam and Aaron, the siblings of Moses, accuse him of something mysterious, perhaps racist, perhaps unkind, or not quite sure. But Miriam, the prophet, the leader, becomes stricken with some kind of an illness. And at that moment, her brother Moses turns to the divine and recites 5 famous words. El na, Refa na la. Divine source, God, please heal her. The word Refa, heal, is what we use today for medicine, refuah, what we use for doctor, rofe, what we use for any type of healing, refuah. How do we heal? What helps us heal? Who are the ones who help us be the healers of our own worlds? Whether it's the arts or medicine, whether it's a deep breath or kindness, whether it's stepping up to be there and show up with others, whether it's utilizing bomb shelters to become theater workshops, whether it's giving somebody a hug. I hope we each find ways to heal as the world begins to come out of COVID, as the pandemic teaches us to be kinder, and as hopefully conflicts, as we take care of trauma intergenerationally and with sensitivity, will be unraveled to give us each a place of repair and healing and hope. From Jerusalem, Shabbat Shalom. Thank you for joining me for the weekly passwords. Today's healing, dismantling patriarchy, one breath at a time. Shabbat Shalom.